What's going on, everybody out there watching? Guess got some TNA on. I guess I'll turn it off. TNA on Pop, best of 2015 show, but I'll turn it off and be professional. Just showed the Hardys winning the tag titles in Ultimate X, but this show is not about TNA. It's about tonight's WWE Live Super SmackDown that was on the USA Network. Kicked off with the tag team title match. The New Day defended against Lucha Dragons. I wanted the New Day to win. They should retain. They should go to WrestleMania as a tag champs, I think. And I believe the New Day, as I said, they should go to WrestleMania as a tag champs. So, they won tonight, thankfully, and that's good that they won. Thank God they won and retained the tag titles. Not saying Lucha Dragons wouldn't be good tag champs. They would be, but I don't want to see the New Day lose the titles. So, glad they won. Happy they won. Up next, we had a backstage segment of the WWE. Some superstars giving us holiday wishes, saying have a happy holidays, Merry Christmas. Roman Reigns was shown, and Tyler Breeze was shown, and someone else was probably shown, I forget who. After that, little happy holidays video from the superstars, wishes from the superstars. We had Renee Young backstage interviewing her real life boyfriend, but maybe some people don't know that. Dean Ambrose is her real life boyfriend, so she was interviewing him. He's the Intercontinental Champion. He was talking about tonight's triple threat Intercontinental title match, main event, that would close the show. So Renee interviews Dean. That was pretty entertaining. I made a joke on Twitter about Renee Young and that she's having a Merry Christmas down there. You know what I mean. So up next we had a match. The second match of the night so far. And only 5 matches were on this Super SmackDown Live, but this was the second one. 8-man tag. The Wyatt family went up against the Dudleys, Ryback, and Kane. The Wyatts win. That was expected. I'm glad they won. I'm glad they keep getting all these victories over the Dudleys. Before they were defeating the Dudleys and Tommy Dreamer and Rhino. Now they're defeating the Dudleys and Kane. All the time, like every single week, they're defeating the Dudleys and Kane. Or the Dudleys and Team ECW. So the Wyatts win. Glad they won. It was an okay match for an 8-man tag. It wasn't Extreme Rules or anything like that. It wasn't a tables match. That would have made it better, but they're not going to do gimmick matches much when they're on SmackDown. They just don't. But the match for an 8-man tag, it was good. It was okay, I said. Wasn't great. Anyways, I believe they hit 3D on Bray. I don't remember really. I think I missed that because I was on Twitter, but I think they hit 3D and Bray kicked out. It sounded like I know he kicked out because the Wyatts won. And then he hit Sister Abigail. I did see that. He hit Sister Abigail for the 1, 2, 3. Wyatts get the victory in the 8-man tag. And then we have another backstage holiday segment. Santino was backstage. He returned on Raw last night for the Slammies. Santino was backstage acting like he was trying to have a Christmas party and nobody was showing up. And then Tyler Breeze, Summer Rae show up, and then Santino starts talking about where are all the decorations, someone stole them. That was pretty stupid and pointless. The whole backstage segment was pointless. Anyways, Tyler, Summer, Santino, they were there, and then Stardust and the Ascension pop up and just show up in the segment. and they start talking about how Christmas sucks or something like that. And then Neville shows up with a Santa hat on. And starts talking about leave, or why are you such a Grinch? And then Neville's saying Christmas is a great time of the year, and why don't you like it, or something like that. And Neville just reminded me of a little elf because the guy is so short. But he's still great talent. It's not his fault that he's short. So then after Neville shows up, then Titus O'Neil shows up to defend Neville. And I guess they challenge the Ascension in Stardust. But it wasn't a 6-man tag, it would just be a tag match between the Ascension and Neville and Titus later on SmackDown. Up next was Alberto Del Rio and Rusev teaming up to take on the Usos. The League of Nations teaming up in a tag team match, not an 8-man tag, not a 6-man tag, just a tag team against the Usos. Alberto Del Rio and Rusev win. I was very happy about that because they should have won. If you want to get the League of Nations over as a main top heel group, then you got to have them continue to win on TV. And hopefully Alberto Del Rio does not lose the U.S. title on Monday against John Cena, because that would suck. To just give it back to Cena when he lost in October. That'd suck. Be pretty stupid. So then after the match, the League of Nations start beating down the Usos. Sheamus and Wade Barrett were probably already at ringside, so they join in, beat up the Usos, and Roman Reigns, a WWE World Heavyweight Champion, shows up and saves his cousins and beats them all down. Beats down the League of Nations. And then they scatter out of the ring like a bunch of rats. So then, if they're going to have Roman Reigns keep saving the Usos, his real-life cousins, then they should just put Dean Ambrose with them and make them a faction, because there's so many damn groups and factions in the WWE. Just put Dean Ambrose with Roman and the Usos and make them a faction, because why not, right? So, whatever. As I said, the Usos together with Dean and Roman, they're like already together, so WWE should just throw them in a group. Up next was more backstage holiday wishes from the New Day and Becky Lynch. That was entertaining to hear, because I'm a fan of New Day and Becky. Up next was Neville and Titus O'Neil against the Ascension. Neville and Titus win. Neville hits the red arrow as finisher. 1, 2, 3, they win. It was a decent tag match. But this tag match could have even been on Superstars or main event. It wasn't that good. It was just the normal tag match that we usually get on a SmackDown. Even though this SmackDown was live, not that much happened that was very good, except for the main event. And up next, we had not the main event. After Neville and Titus got the win, we have Brie Bella taking on Charlotte in a Divas match. Charlotte, of course, wins, and she should have won because she is the Divas champion. So, of course, she should defeat Brie Bella. Brie Bella's really no competition, in my opinion. Brie is not competition for the Divas title or for Charlotte. She really doesn't even deserve to be in the ring with her, but she was. I got no hatred towards Brie. I don't hate her. I don't dislike her, but Brie Bella against Charlotte, just take a guess and think to yourself who would win that match. And every single time it'd be Charlotte. Or it should be Charlotte every single time. Because Brie Bella doesn't look like she could defeat anybody that's like a super top diva. Brie does not look like she could defeat them. Or even have a reign as Divas champion alone. Anyways, Becky Lynch is sitting at ringside doing commentary. That was fun and entertaining to hear Becky Lynch in her accent. I enjoy her accent. It's cute. And it's nice to hear. Sheamus and his Irish accent, that's what I think of his accent. But Becky Lynch, her accent is actually pretty damn cute to hear. And nice to hear. So, Becky at ringside, then out comes Team Bad and Sasha Banks' music hits. I wish it was just Sasha Banks coming out alone by herself, but no, they had to have Team Bad with her, Naomi and Tamina. They go to ringside and they have eggnog, and Naomi goes up to Becky, pours eggnog on her head, covers her hair and face in eggnog. Becky didn't enjoy that. She stood up out of the chair and ran and tackled. Naomi started attacking her. And then Team Bad, of course, jumps on Becky and it gangs up on her and attacks Becky and beats Becky down. Charlotte, just looking at TNA because I still have it on, Kurt Angle, they're showing Kurt Angle against Rockstar Spud. I guess Kurt Angle was TNA World Champion at the time when Spud challenged Kurt Angle, and they had a pretty damn good world title match. That's what's going on right now on Impact, on Pop, Best of 2015. If you don't believe me, here it is. Obviously, you can hear it. And, Josh Matthews is super annoying. I wish he would leave TNA. I can't stand him as an announcer. He sucks. Anyways, eggnog poured on Becky, then she gets beat down by Team Bad. Charlotte in the ring just keeps staring on the outside like, I'm not going to help you. And Charlotte didn't even move towards the ropes to get out of the ring to even help Becky. And she claims Becky's her good friend and they're BFFs. Well, Charlotte didn't help her BFF. She just let her get beat down. And then Team Bad leaves after the match, and Charlotte won. Of course, she defeated Brie, as I said. Then Charlotte goes to the outside, checks on Becky. Becky's up on her feet already, and then she starts moving her hair because it has eggnog all over it. And then Charlotte laughs a little bit at how Becky looks. And it was pretty funny that Becky got eggnog poured on her. That was pretty funny. But I'm sure Becky wasn't cool with it and didn't think it was that funny. And then I made well, not a joke, but I put out a poll on Twitter for anybody that follows me that is watching this. I put out a poll on Twitter and said, and listed 4 divas and said, which one would you most likely want to lick eggnog off of? I think my poll was Paige, Lana, I think Becky, and who was the 4th one? Renee Young. So it was Renee, Becky, Paige, and Lana were the list for the poll to pick from. Basically, the poll was for my guy followers. Unless you're a lesbian, you could have voted. I wouldn't care. Maybe you're into chicks. You obviously are if you're lesbian. Or bi. I don't know. But I'm guessing that probably 90% that voted on that poll was dudes that follow me, that I know. And then I put out a poll for the females out there, the ladies that follow me. I said, who would you like to most lick eggnog off of? John Cena, Dolph Ziggler, Dean Ambrose, and I couldn't think of any other good-looking dude in WWE, so I just put down Zack Ryder. Zack Ryder, if I was a gay dude, if I was a gay man, he's not a bad-looking guy. So that's why I put Zack down. Anyways, up next was the main event. After Becky got eggnog poured all over, now was the main event. The final match of this live Super SmackDown on the USA Network. It was Dean Ambrose defending the Intercontinental Championship against Dolph Ziggler and Kevin Owens. This match was pretty damn entertaining and pretty good. Of course it was going to be good because you had 3 guys in there that are damn good talents and can know how to work with basically anybody and have a good match with basically anybody on the roster. That's how good they are. I'm a fan of Kevin Owens. I'm a fan of Dolph. even though the guy is probably not going to get a push anytime soon in 2016, or be put in the main event or win the world title, but I'm still a fan of Dolph, and I'm a fan of Dean Ambrose. Hopefully he wins a world title in 2016 sometime. So the main event was good. This SmackDown, you had Kevin throwing, I think he threw Dean into a whole bunch of presents and gifts under the tree on the stage, and then Dean or Dolph both threw Kevin Owens off the stage into the tree. That probably hurt a little bit. Falling into a fake tree, it would probably hurt a little. And then during the match, Kevin Owens had Dean hooked by the neck and looked like he was doing a T-bone suplex that Taz used to do. And he did it, but I don't know if Dean didn't tuck his head enough or what, but Dean landed on the top of his head and almost looked like he could have broke his freaking neck. That's how bad it looked. So T-bone suplex, Dean Ambrose lands on his head, probably injured his neck, and that was pretty scary to see. Hopefully Dean is okay after tonight. Hopefully his neck is just sore and the guy didn't get injured bad. If he would have got injured really bad, I'm sure the doctor would have came out, and I think the doctor did come out, but if he was injured real bad, I'm sure they would have stopped the match, and Dean Ambrose would have been taken out of the match if he was really injured really bad. But I'm sure Dean's okay. He'll probably just be sore. And that would really suck if he was injured and had to get rid of the IC title and be stripped of it. But hopefully that doesn't happen. I don't think it will. I'm just saying hopefully Dean isn't seriously injured and he'll just be sore over Christmas. So as I said, Dean Ambrose in the Triple Threat IC title match, main event for this Super SmackDown, is pretty good, is pretty entertaining. Dean Ambrose wins and retains the Intercontinental Championship. That was a right decision. That was the right thing to do. Even though I said I would laugh, and I thought it'd be funny if Dean Ambrose lost the title, I was obviously joking when I said that on Twitter. I was just joking. I don't think Dean Ambrose should lose the Intercontinental title anytime soon. I think he should have a long, lengthy, great, successful run and reign as Intercontinental Champion. So, and if he does lose it, I would say have Dean Ambrose lose it at WrestleMania, the biggest show of the year. Same with the New Day. Have them go to WrestleMania and then lose the tag titles at WrestleMania to someone. I would like to see it be the Dudley Boys. But it probably won't be. It'll probably be the Usos winning the tag titles at WrestleMania. So this ends my Super SmackDown Live on USA Network. This is my first ever SmackDown review. I'm probably not going to do many other SmackDown reviews because SmackDown is not live. That's why I did this review tonight, because SmackDown was live, so I thought I'd do a review of the show. You had 2 title matches on the Super SmackDown Live, the tag titles and the IC title. We don't get 2 title matches very often at all on SmackDown, so that was good to see. The 2 title matches made the show better. If I grade it, I'd give SmackDown tonight a C. Nothing else. I'm not going to say it was a D or a F. I'll give it a C. It was decent. It was okay. It was good, but it wasn't great. Anyways, hope you enjoyed my SmackDown, Super SmackDown review from tonight's show. If you watched it, hopefully you watched this review. If you did not watch Super SmackDown Live, hopefully you watched my review to get the results. Anyways, I enjoyed doing it. Have a good Wednesday night. It's Wednesday, I think. Yeah. Or is it? No, it's Tuesday. It's Tuesday night. Have a good Tuesday night. Rest of your Tuesday night, everybody. Bye for now.